Hello lads, I'm Griffin the Bard, and holy cannoli Jesus, they just released a new TF2 update, and they have a bunch of new stuff, and I'm gonna talk about as much of the stuff that I can, and what I think about it, and I've kidnapped my friend Mammoth, who is showcased in the Verdun roleplay video as Colonel Acker.
Please help me.
And we are going to go over what we think of the changes together, and basically all of the new update-related stuff. So we're gonna start off...
If you agree with our opinions, call 911 right now and please save me.
Or don't. So basically, we're going to start off with the game balance weapon changes. Because those are things that I really care about. And there's some other stuff like in the maps and all that. But yeah, so starting off, we have, I believe, the Scout. So we've already seen a few of these. We looked at a little bit of the Scout, but all the other ones are totally new to us.
Like the soda poppers, that's my, that's just like my favorite scatter gun.
Okay. So, and I love the backscatter, and of course, they didn't change the backscatter, so thanks guys, you didn't give that a buff at all. Gee, thanks. Okay. The Criticola. Everyone wanted them to change the Criticola, and they changed the Criticola, so let's see what they did. Added Marked for Death debuff for 2 seconds after the buff effect expires. What?
What? Why?
Like, you could have done a lot with that. I don't think that... Why? What's the point?
Okay.
Like, cool.
I mean, that's it.
You nerfed it, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know why like that. Okay, whatever. Soda Popper, hey! That's you. You wanna read this one?
Alright, yay, let's... Okay, so they added on-hit build up... Oh, okay, f*** you.
So yeah, basically...
And they removed the build hypervertic... Okay, f*** you.
Basically, they made it so that you don't get up the hype by walking or running around. You get
I don't want it to be the goddamn Babyface's blaster, okay? I don't like that thing.
As we know. Do I think... I don't really know if this qualifies as a nerf. I think it's just different. Do I like it different? Sure.
It's garbage.
I don't care. I mean, fine. I don't really care about that one at all. Like,
oh, wait. Oh, soda popper? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like...
It's not the worst thing ever, but, okay.
It's nothing where I just don't get why. Like,
I don't like the Babyface blaster, and now I'm not...
Speaking of why, the Shortstop. Added
It's
alt fire attack, reaches out and shoves someone. Removed healing bonus. Push... What's the point? Why would you need to shove someone? What is that even gonna do?
What?
Why would you remove the healing
Scout
bonus?
is not a...
The healing bonus is why I ever used that weapon.
Basically, now the shortstop is garbage.
It's basically useless. And they changed the sauna stick. Back up, folks. Clear the crowds, clear the tables, clear everything. They have changed the sauna stick. So that you take 25% less damage from fire while deployed. That's actually kind of useful. I actually like that. You know what, Valve? Good job. You made the sauna stick slightly less sucky. I'd still never use it.
It's slightly less garbage now.
I mean, I just use the Sandman or the stock or anything else, but still, it's still better. Okay, let's go on to the soldier. So I haven't seen anything beyond this point. I've only seen the scout stuff. The Righteous Bison. Fixed a bug. Per shot damage has been increased to compensate, resulting in slightly more damage upon thing. Oh, so they slowed the projectile down some, but it deals more damage. I actually kind of like that, because I love it as a powerhouse weapon.
Okay, so...
Yeah, you can read it all yourself. Basically, they slowed it down by 30%, and they reduced it.
So the projectile slowed down, but it does more damage?
I think overall they nerfed it, but I still like the changes that they made.
Alright.
Yeah, because it deals less damage the more people it hits, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. The disciplinary action, which is the whip. Reduced duration of speed bonus on teammates to 2 seconds from 3. Why?
Why?
The disciplinary action was not overpowered. I don't know what the point of changing that
No,
is.
it isn't. So why did they just have to nerf that randomly?
It was a great weapon to use in competitive, but they just fixed it. The rocket temper, they just changed the model and the sound.
You customers, that's why. I don't know. Okay.
The cozy camper, oh god, the cozy camper now requires a full charge to gain flinch resistance. Why? Okay, you know what? This literally is just gonna be called why. Because I don't know why they're changing these things. There was nothing wrong with the cozy camper.
It's a bit pointless.
There's no one's gonna wait and hold the full charge to get that flinch resistance. I like that. That was quite useful for dealing with pyros and stuff. The city sleeper, oh god. Oh god.
Oh no.
When fully charged or making a headshot, now applies Durati in a radius.
Oh.
That's really cool. I
Okay,
really like that.
So now the City Sleeper isn't terrible.
It's somewhat useful now, and scope shots now extinguish teammates. That's also useful. The Cleaner's Carbine. Removed plus 10% damage taken. Oh, it's a hidden thing. Multiplayer. Okay, so they buffed the Cleaner's Carbine some.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, weapons have something called hidden stats, which are just stats that they don't show you because screw you, Valve. And they just removed one of those, which is nice. Heavy, Natasha and Brass Beast. Now it's minus minus 20% damage resistance now only applies when spun up and below 50% max health. What?
Okay. Passion the raspy.
They made it so now that you only get that damage resistance once you're below half health and spun up. Again, the question of the day. Why? What's the point of changing that? There's no reason. They were perfectly fine weapons. The heal along here, did they fix it? Did they make it not suck? Oh, they changed the whole thing. Added minus 10% damage. Added plus 25 increased damage versus burning players. You just made a sun on a stick for the heavy. You just made a sun on a stick for the heavy.
Yes, quite. And you know how well the sun on a stick went? Seriously. Why does that thing exist? It's just like, no.
Okay. They reduced the damage, added increased damage to burning players, reduced the ammo drain some, thank God, now it's actually somewhat usable at least, and reduced the pulse damage from the fire slightly lower. Okay. The buffalo stick sandwich. Whoop, 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 whoop. Fixed damage taken multiplier, accidentally being 10% instead of the listed 25%. Oh, so it was just broken. So they basically just nerfed it. And
alright.
Someone's testing me outside. Anyways. Spy.
Oh,
they changed, oh my God, they changed the base. What? Dude, they changed like the spy himself. That's new. Never seen them do that before.
Okay.
They made him slightly faster. You know what?
Alright.
I like that. That's a good change, Valve. Good for you.
Cool. Good on you.
They changed the enforcer. Oh God, does it not suck anymore? Attacks, pierce, resist, and absorb effects from all sources. What the heck does that even mean?
What?
Attacks, pierce, resist, and absorb effects. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
Oh God, dude, Pyro all flamethrowers.
Oh no.
Added direct damage reduces Medigun healing and resist shield effects.
Are you kidding me?
They made all the flamethrowers stronger.
They buffed the flamethrowers. The Pyro's already ridiculously OP at close range. Just saying,
wait.
Stop buffing the Pyro.
It reduces the Medigun healing? That's so overpowered, oh my God!
Stop.
The Man Melter. Did they fix the Man Melter for once? Let's see. Man Melter. Removed a hidden 20% fire rate penalty. Thank you. That's useful. Now it at least sucks slightly less.
Okay,
Medic.
Okay. By the way, what about the Phlogistonator?
Nope, no changes.
Okay, so it's still OP? It's still OP? So
Yep.
Okay, thanks Valve. So you just buff the Pyro even more, thanks.
So before we move on, I'd like to say, so far, I am not happy with this.
Neither am I.
I have seen very, very few changes that have made any sense to me. I understand the balancing purposes of some of these things, but a lot of them I just don't get. Like, why did the Pyro need to be stronger? Why did you need to nerf a lot of the heavy?
If anything, you should probably nerf the Pyro, considering that...
Yeah, well, see, it's interesting, because they only gave Pyro buffs, and they only gave heavy nerfs. Well, except for the Hero Long Heater. The Hero Long Heater is slightly better, I guess. And it's a heavy versus Pyro update, so it's like... Which, by the way, I will get to later. Anyways, moving on to the medic. Base. They changed the base. All mediguns allow the medic to match the speed of their heal target.
Oh. Yes! That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Is cool.
Awesome. That's really awesome.
Wait, does that mean they'll go slower if he has like the heavy too? No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
Maybe, we'll see. If yes, that's awful. If no, that's awesome.
I mean, it's not awful considering that you're matching the same pace.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine.
I guess it's okay.
That's cool, but then I feel like it kind of makes the quick fix a little bit less interesting. Oh wait, they changed the quick fix. I lied. Hold on. Uber charge rate reduced to plus 15% from 25%. Okay, no, they just made the quick fix less good.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds
Thanks.
good now. All right. Overdose.
Overdose. Oh god, did they fix it? Increased movement speed bonus to plus 20%. Increase the damage penalty to... No! That's not what the community said.
Oh.
Nobody said that. Okay, the community said, hey, the overdose would be perfect if you made it so that it just didn't have to be active for the speed boost. And they were like, oh, you want more speed? Okay, fine.
So, okay,
That's
so
not what
overdose,
anybody asked for. They basically made the overdose maybe slightly more useful. It's still a buff, but it's not a buff that really matters. It's not a buff that really matters. I'm just waiting for Demo Man, because I'm a Demo Man through and through. And I'm scared. Because, I mean, Spy and Scout are my secondary mains, and they have both had Spy actually was okay, but the Scout got some... Nothing that I used, really. Dropped Mediguns. Let's see. Stored Uber Charge begins to decay over time after coming to rest. Oh god, Demo Man.
Okay.
My heart is racing. I see base. Let's see what they did. All boots now require a shield to activate any move speed bonus listed on the item. Why?
Why?
Why? You just nerfed both of the... You just nerfed the boots. Why?
For what reason? For what reason? For what reason?
Was the boots overpowered? No.
No.
People only use the boots pretty much when they're playing with the shield. So what's the point?
Exactly. Like.
Okay. Joe's getting mad. We're gonna move on. Iron Bomber. Decrease the fuse time to 1.4 seconds from 2.0. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Interesting.
Like I have no emotion towards this. Cool.
That's okay. Yeah.
The Quickie Bomb Launcher. Okay. I use this a lot, so I love this.
Okay. Actually, I do use the Iron Bomber as my main.
I use Iron Bomber. I like it, but I just don't get the point. Okay. Quickie Bomb Launcher. Increased charge time reduction to minus 70% to 50%. That's cool. That's good. Increased damage bonus for max charge shots to 35. Oh god, they're buffing it. They're buffing it. Ooh. Increased clip size penalty to 50% from 25%.
Wait. Hold on. The Quickie Bomb Launcher increased charge time reduction 70% to minus 70%. So that's nerf?
No. Okay, basically what they did was they made it so it charges faster and deals more damage from charged shots, but it only has 4 bombs in it, but they don't get removed after landing. So I consider that a buff. I mean, it sucks to only have to have 4 sticky bombs out at one time, but unless you're setting up like hardcore traps, you really shouldn't need more than 4.
Yeah.
So, okay. The sticky jumper, they probably just changed the model some. Wait, let me see. Yeah, they just updated the model. Okay. So really, to the Demo Man, all they did was they nerfed the boots, they changed the Iron Bomber slightly, and they buffed the Quickie Bomb Launcher. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I kind of wish that they would like...
I mean, I use the Iron Bomber and the Quickie Bomber, actually. So,
I do. Kind of wish that they would, like, maybe make the... What's it called? The other sticky bomb launcher? The one that's awful?
Oh, the Scottish Resistance?
Yeah, I kind of wish they made that one, like, not suck, but, whatever. What can you do? Engineer Base. Level 1 teleporters cost now 50 metal instead of 125. Holy crap. That is huge. That's a huge change. That is a monstrous change for engineer mains.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna wait for Uncle Dan to make a video about that, because Uncle Dan's gonna make a video about that, if you know who he is. He's an NG main.
Yeah, probably.
Widowmaker. Damage increased plus 10% when attacking the same target as your sentry.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's interesting, but if your sentry isn't killing it, then I don't really know what's like that. Okay. Oh my god, Eureka effect. Did they fix it? Reduced 50%. They buffed it, but they didn't fix it. It still sucks. But they
added teleporters cost 50% less. Okay, that's actually... It doesn't suck too bad now.
So wait, that means the teleporters only cost 25 metal now? That is, for the Eureka effect at least.
That is like crazy low.
That is incredibly low. You could build literally like 8 of those. Or 4 both ways. Short circuit. Base projectile attack is minus 10 metal, hit or miss, and then an added 5 metal for each projectile destroyed. Sometimes a buff, sometimes a nerf. Okay, I don't really care about the short circuit at all, so cool. Thompson. Fixed an exploit from shooting with your own buildings. Oh, that's useful. it's a fun glitch. Increased close range damage to higher, and it reduced long range damage to lower. So they just changed it. It wasn't really a buff or a nerf. And
okay,
that's it.
So increased close range damage.
So, what do I feel about this? Like I said, the big question about this update is just a giant old WHY. Why?
Why?
What's the point of almost all of these changes? Really, a lot of these things are just really minute changes that don't matter that much. They made the Pyro even stronger than he ever needed to be. They made the Engineer a whole lot stronger, which I actually like. I think the changes they made to the Engineer are good. The changes they made to the Demo Man are, I guess, good. The Spies are good. Medics are good.
And the Not the Engie, but the Pyro is terrible, as always.
Okay.
Thanks,
so,
Valve.
So basically,
Thanks.
the synopsis of that is that I don't think that was a very good update in terms of rebalancing. But
Nope.
whatever. They didn't change a lot of the weapons that they should have changed, and the weapons that they did change, a lot of them are just more confusing than
Hey,
understandable.
Valve. Instead of that slight nerf that you gave the phlogistoner, how about you just, give it an actually good nerf?
I don't know, man.
Oh, what's that? You want to buff the pyro? No, we didn't. That's not what we wanted.
I don't know. Anyways, so now I'm going to open up the game and explain some of the more other changes that they did. So as you can see here, nope.
I'll open mine up too.
As you can see here, they have, oh, there's my little icon. We have the heavy versus pyro update, plus the weight. Do I have to buy the competitive pass? I don't know.
Yes.
That's dumb.
I don't know.
Maybe. So you have, the heavy versus pyro update. So basically the way that it works is, I'll just read this out loud. One lucky class is going to get a full-fledged class pack in a future update. New weapons, new balancing, new achievements. It could be heavy, or it could be pyro, but it's not going to be both. Here's how it works. You get to choose a side. Choose wisely, because you only get to pick once. During the war, every point you score will count towards either Team Heavy or Team Pyro. Which class deserves it more? Vote with your bullets, and we will listen to those bullets' votes with our computers. So basically, you pick a team, and whichever team gets the most kills wins, and that they'll get like a huge class stuff. I don't know, because my opinion on this is rough. Because I want more heavy weapons, because I feel like the heavy is just too stale of a class, and I feel like a weapon pack, a class pack would be really cool, and might make it more fun, but I play as the pyro a lot more than I do the heavy, so.
I'm gonna go heavy because...
I know, I knew you were going to go heavy. There was no doubt in my mind that you were going to go heavy.
So, Joe, which side are you gonna take? Heavy. Heavy.
But pyro weapons would be so cool.
Pyro is stupid.
Pyro's
the worst.
I know pyro's worst, but pyro could be the not worst if they rebalanced it and got new weapons and stuff.
No, pyro's still the worst. I despise. For any of you who don't know, I just despise pyro with a passion.
Yeah, that's a thing that he does a lot.
I hate pyro.
I actually cannot decide right now. That was a comic. I'm not sure read the comic.
Choosing heavy. Come on, Joe.
I know you're gonna choose heavy. All right, doing heavy.
You doing heavy too?
Yeah.
Too late, chose pyro. No, kidding. But yeah, choose heavy.
Okay, so right now, Team Heavy is slightly smaller than Team Pyro.
Joined Team Heavy.
Which is a bad sign. Okay, so now let me explain how the whole casual thing works. So this is another thing that I pasted over a giant Y. They made casual play like this, where you are matched into a rank of 12, and you gain ranks like you would in competitive, but it's not competitive, because it's 12v12 and it's just more casual stuff. I don't know why. I thought that the way that they were doing casual play before was completely fine, but cool. I mean,
hey Joe, I had an idea.
What's your idea?
Do you want to go like on an empty server and just test out some of the new stuff?
Oh, like some of the new weapons?
Yeah, sure.
That could be cool,
like,
actually. Yeah. Okay, so basically, the heal long heater is now usable, which I guess is nice. Because I would always tell my friends that it was completely unusable. We'll do shots. How? Why? Stop doing it! I'm the one who has the video going.
Okay, so it takes about maybe 4 or 5 hits to charge it. That's.
So that means like 2 or 3 reloads. That's pretty awful. Hold on, let me actually see it.
Okay, now it's charged.
Stop shooting at me. I'm trying to see it.
Yay!
Wow, that does so little.
That is terrible. That is literally terrible.
That's awful. Why would you do this to a soda popper? I actually liked using it. I mean, it was my favorite, but I liked using it. And now it's why so many random crits, I swear. And now it's just it's not bad, but it's
it's not as good.
I'd be hard pressed to call it that good anymore. I don't
I liked it from running around because it's a more agile weapon. It's more about agility rather than like hitting people.
Okay, hold on. I'll see something else. I'm gonna use the Criticola, and when it wears off, we'll see what it does.
No.
I'm not gonna hit you. Don't worry.
No.
Oh, they added new taunts too. Actually, I'm gonna see what that is. Well, I'll wait for the thing. I'll wait for this to be done.
Boink.
So yeah, I had that thing for 2 seconds. That's kind of useless. That's some other guy. See this? It's hideous.
What is?
This is the rocket jumper.
Why?
It looks awful. And the reload animations don't even work. The reload animations don't even, they clip through his hand.
So
yeah, I move at scout speed now. That is cool.
Oh, get away.
Hold on. I'm waiting to get 20% charge. I can see that, because I had the overdose too. So now I go slightly slower than scout speed with the overdose out.
Okay, now let's go to heavy. See what that does.
Let's go to heavy and see if the change still applies. Oh.
What?
I know what the enforcer does.
What?
It means it negates, like if the medic were to use his, like his vaccinator ubercharge, it basically negates resistances. So like if someone's resistant to bullets or if someone's more resistant to anything in general, it'll negate it. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I am noticeably faster. That's actually really cool.
I'm gonna go switch to spy.
Yeah, it's noticeably faster. Like it's not super speed, but it's fast enough that I can tell. I actually really like that.
What now? Oh.
More ads. The new layout's kind of pretty, but really just the general consensus, at least for Old Mammoth and I here, and probably Siege9 as well, is...
Oh, Siege9 doesn't know crap about TF2.
Siege9 has no clue what's going on.
He doesn't really care, I guess.
So yeah, really just the general consensus for this update is... Why? Why did they think that any of this was a good idea?
None of it was.
I mean, it wasn't awful, but I don't see the point at all.
Oh, bye, Reeves.
However, there are some saving graces. I am going to do a little video after this. I'm going to do an unboxing. Because I want to see what some of the new stuff is. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. And, yeah. So, if you like this episode,
guys,
please feel free.
If you like this episode, please call 911 and help me because I'm still in Griffin's basement.
That's only entirely true. So basically,
Please help.
If you like this episode, please feel free to like and subscribe and follow me on my Twitter for updates and the likes. And if you think this TF2 update is good, please comment down below. Please comment down below and tell us why. I think that if you agree with us and think the update's bad, then tell me why. If you think the update should be replaced with a chicken, you have a mental disorder and you need to go to the hospital.
Yep.
And dang it, Reeves.
Also, just saying, if you like the new Pyro balance, then you can go f yourself.
Yeah, just tell us what you think in the comments. And this is Griffin the Bard and Mammoth. This is the wrong hand.
See ya, my woolly people. I'll see ya.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing that you said. Signing out. Aww.